Ladies and gentlemen, honorees, parents, families, teammates, and members of the media. This morning, University High School is proud to recognize 16 student athletes from the class of 2022. The young men and women in front of you this morning have demonstrated the qualities necessary to achieve success both in the classroom and on the athletic field. To start off our morning this morning, I'd like to introduce our principal, Mrs. Karen Chenoweth, to welcome us and to say a few words. Let me just take a quick picture of this beautiful crowd. Awesome, thank you. Sorry about that. Good morning and welcome athletes, coaches, teachers, families, and friends. Today represents the culmination of the hard work put in by these athletes. A passion for your sport that was most likely sparked when you were a child was developed each year, and as you became more focused, stronger, and highly skilled, you dedicated yourselves to a training program and a winning attitude to make your dreams come true, supported by the many adults who were guiding you, your family, coaches, teachers, and friends. I've watched you all over the last 18 months navigate the rigorous schoolwork and the thrill of competitive victory. You've also had the unprecedented high school career with the 2020 spring season canceled, the frustration of quarantined students and buses we had to turn back while en route to games last year due to COVID in 2021, and football working through the disappointment of not knowing where we would play our games in 2022. I promise you, we have some good things coming to our football facilities. But through it all, every single one of you pushed forward. You didn't complain, you put in time in the training room, you made plans, you traveled the country, visited colleges, created videos of your highlights, updated your social media, talked to recruiters, weighed your options, kept those GPAs up, and here you are today. Your fortitude over the last 4 years has molded you into the person you are today. There is no greater moment for a principal and for your school when athletes make that final decision on their future. Your hard work has paid off. Watching you today make that commitment to a school and to a future for yourself is one of the proudest days I personally get to enjoy and celebrate. You've set a bar for others to try and reach, and you've been truly unstoppable. On behalf of University High School, we love you, we admire you, and we know that we will follow you in college. Enjoy this moment. I wish you every success for your future, and remember to always follow our creed. Congratulations. Thank you, Mrs. Chenoweth. Sonnies, each of you has worked, I'm not sure how to fix that. Sonnies, each of you has worked for a very long time to reach this success. The milestone day for each of you, and I'm sure the relief for you and your parents. The invitation to become an athlete at the collegiate level requires individuals to demonstrate not only skill in their chosen sport, but also dedication, perseverance, tenacity, self-sacrifice, and commitment not only to your personal growth and academic achievement, but also to serving your team and your teammates. Your coaches and I, as former athletes ourselves, we wish you all the best as you embark on this new journey and challenge. It will be full of new experiences and adventures that will both daunt you and push you further than you thought you could go. We wish for you the many lifelong memories and challenges that both come from high school athletics, but will also come with your participation at the next level. As you speak to those who went before you, I'm sure that they will tell you that the commitment that you embark on will challenge you in ways that you did not think possible, and that they will challenge you both mentally and physically. My hope for each of you is that you will continue to grow as men and women, and that you will make use of the opportunity in front of you to the fullest, and use it as a way to give back, not only to those who have mentored you and coached you along the way, but to become that mentor and coach for the next generation. I also challenge you to leave the neighborhoods and friends of your childhood and go into unfamiliar territory, that you make it your mission not to come back until you have your diploma.
While for each of you, athletics is the vehicle, your ultimate goal is your education. To the teammates that are here, who support and celebrate with you, my desire is that you will spend some time studying each of these athletes. What lessons can you learn from them that will mold you into the leaders of tomorrow? But also one day, find yourself on the stage. I know that some of you have already made it your mission to advance to the next level, but just wishing it won't make it so. You must work for it. You must make the sacrifices for it, and you must make wise choices. You must take the steps necessary to take it from a dream to a reality. I challenge each of you to make that commitment. Finally, I want to thank each of the parents and support systems that each of these students has. We understand that without your level of support, this road would have been much more difficult. This year, this is your accomplishment as well. Be proud of your sons and daughters. We wish each of you good luck as you conclude your senior year and begin your journey. Please remember, finish your senior year strong. There's still much work to be done. At this time, we'd like to recognize each of our honorees, their sport, and their chosen college. Some of our athletes have signed national letters of intent during their early signing period. Some will be signing their letters of intent or letters of commitment this morning. And so we want to recognize all levels of decisions this morning. First, Alondra IND, volleyball, University of Pikeville. Alyssa Clark, volleyball and basketball, Trinity College of Florida. Austin D'Souza, football, Ohio Northern University. Bailey Eads, soccer, Jacksonville State University. Conley Floriano, softball, Lincoln University. Andrew Henry, baseball, Tacoma Falls College. Todd Kennedy, baseball, College of Central Florida. Evan Kohler, baseball, Polk State College. Jake Lau, football, Stanford University. Chandler Powers, football, Stanford University. Grace Taylor, softball, Mercer University. Noble Thomas, football, Oregon State University. Will Vargas, football, Davenport University. Amina Vega, softball, Duke University. Elias Velasquez, football, Greenville University. And Jeffrey Walters, football, Ohio Northern University. Parents, here's your first photo op. Students, would you please sign your letters? Big round of applause for each of our seniors. This morning we have some of their coaches who are going to come and speak on their behalf. And first I'd like to introduce head football coach, Brian Kells.
Good morning. Hope everyone's doing well out there. I am so excited to be here. I know this morning I woke up, I just couldn't wait. I talked to my son about this last night. What an accomplishment it is for all of our athletes that are up here. to reach this and the goal you set years ago. Now this moment's here for you, and just so excited. This is what coaching is all about. Obviously wins, losses, all that stuff's awesome, but these are the moments that that we get coaching for. So excited to share this moment with you. I'm going to just talk about the collective as a whole for our football program, our seniors here. This senior class is just a phenomenal class. It will be one to remember for sure here at University High School. When they came in as freshmen, we knew they were going to be special. They were just great on the field, but we could just see with their leadership skills and their work ethic how good they would be. And then as they persevered through all the challenges of COVID times and really getting together when we had lockdown after they were cleared and safe, they worked out together and pushed each other, and they came back so strong. We had a great junior season with them, and then obviously a phenomenal senior year where they led us to the playoffs and got us our first playoff victory here at University High School. So such a great group of seniors. But what I think is so important with this group, which is different than any other group I've had here, is they really got the importance of academics. Sorry, my feedback there. They got the importance of academics. These guys, when our team, before they came in their freshman year, we had a GPA of around at 3.9. As they go out as seniors, currently our team overall, varsity team GPA is at 3.6 thanks to the senior class. So, that is a major elevation in GPA. We have kids up on this stage currently have 4.0s and much better, taking AP courses, honors courses, really just setting a great example of what it means to be a student athlete. And because of that, I know that these young men will be successful when they go on to college next year, because they know what it takes to get it done in the classroom, and they understand the bigger picture, which is getting that academic. So I'm very, very proud of that, and I just can't thank them enough for all they've done with that. Lastly, I just want to make it clear that I hope that as you move on, you stay in touch with us. I will miss talking to you guys daily. I will miss getting your stories. I have some of you in class 2, sometimes 3 periods a day. This time, as your senior year wraps up, I hope you stay in touch. Share your memories. I'll be following you on all your social medias as you get older, but I would love to see you come back and tell us how your success has been in college, and share your stories when you come home, and share it with the teammates of you as you come back and visit us. So anyways, I really appreciate you guys. I want to thank all their families for entrusting UHS and our program to guide your sons through high school, and we couldn't have done without them, and they couldn't have done without you. So thank you so much, and good luck, players. I wish you the best.
Thank you, Coach Hill. Next, I'd like to introduce head softball coach, Mr. Kenny Walter.
Okay, I thought we were going in order, so that's okay. What a fantastic time to be here. The last time I was doing this is when my daughter was out here, so it was pretty emotional then, and it could be today too. When these girls came in, we heard about them before they got here. We knew some good athletes. A little bit of a learning curve, it took them a while and me a while. Whatever to accomplish on the field. As you guys know, we were a big part of what we did last year. And this coming year, I can only see better things. And to give credit to you guys, we have a bunch of good freshmen that came out here, and every single one of them came up and said how welcoming you guys were, how much you guys helped them, how much they were in there. Yes, that's what we want. We want you to be able to teach them what we expect, how we do it, and also treat them like they've been here for 10 years. So you guys did an excellent job of that so far, because all the freshmen came up and said you guys welcome them with open arms. So thank you guys for that. I was thinking about a lot of these things. I could be up here for quite a while talking about you guys, but I won't do that. First I'll talk about Annalie. She came out to conditioning. She looked like a Barbie. She had her hair was perfect, her clothes were perfect. I think she had new socks every day. And she would come out there and she would work harder than anybody out there. It really threw me. And then as soon as I saw her swing the first time, I was like, my goodness, she's a Barbie with an attitude because her swing was so ferocious. It really shocked me. And I could see her mental strength. I don't know if she's going to be happy about this, but she was the first person and the only person to ever ask me while we were at practice. And I thought, wow, this girl's got some nerve. She's a freshman. I don't know her, she don't know me, but she's asking me questions nobody's ever asked before. We were picking up balls after hitting, and I just kicked them to the girl. Needless to say, I had back surgery 20 years ago. Well, Annalie looks up at me and she goes, "He said, why you're making me pick up all these balls?" And my eyes just go like that, and my jaw dropped. I was like, yes, there is, Annalie. Now carry on. So eventually she learned the story, and I think she felt bad. Maybe, I don't know. But that's the mental strength that she has, which you can see her on the field. She's like a silent assassin. She's very quiet when she goes up to the plate. It's a huge thing. When she gets the ball hit to her, she throws, like a god out there in outfield. Her arm is amazing.
Strap on the mic.
Okay, thank you. That's what I want. So, Annalie, thank you for everything you've done. You made an impact on us, and we appreciate that. I don't know who else. All right, I can put my pressure hat on. I guess Grace is next in line down there. Grace, I wish I could pick one funny story up, but it seems like it happens every day. Just yesterday, we're trying to be doing something serious because we're trying to figure out where we want these girls, what positions and everything. And all of a sudden, I hear a bunch of noise. I turn around. Grace is on the ground. Buckets of balls are everywhere. Grace, what are you doing? We're trying to be, serious. We're trying to see what we need to put these girls in position and everything. And of course, you can't help but to laugh. I mean, she's out there sprawled out and balls are everywhere. And we're trying to do something serious. So I appreciate your tenacity when we get on the field. I love your attitude when it's off because you're fun-loving, everything's good. But when you get between the lines, like you said last year, we're not losing. We can't lose, or we won't lose. And to her point, we did a fantastic job of that last year, and she had a big part of it. So thank you, Grace. Keep being you. Last but not least, Amina, she came in, I knew who she was. We were out there before she even came. I think she was in 8th grade, and her dad softball her, and she's hitting the ball off the fence. I'm like, okay, I can't get a lot of my girls on the team right now to do that. She's going, she's not even here yet. But it started off funny with her too. We had tryouts, and all of a sudden, the day after tryouts, my phone's pinging, I'm missing a bunch of things. And it was the Deland coach. She was like, thank you. I was like, what? She goes, thanks for the big Christmas gift. And I was like, what are you talking about? She goes, Amina didn't make your team. And I was like, oh my gosh. So what happened is she wrote down her alpha code, and my old age, I could have read it wrong. But I had the Deland coach thanking me of me cutting her, which I did not do. But thankfully, I don't know how it happened. I don't know if Tony didn't have my phone number. He was too busy. I didn't hear from Tony that morning, so I'm appreciative of that. But Amina has been one of our leaders, and she's a leader on and off the field. Obviously going to Duke, she's going to do great things, and keep doing what you're doing because the youngsters are watching you and they're learning from you. So we would love to see them emulate everything you do. So thank you, girls. I appreciate everything you've done.
Thank you, Coach Holters. Next, we have assistant soccer coach, Kayla Hartman.
Bailey, where do I even begin? So I've only been a coach for a year now, but I've watched you play soccer for many more than that. For those of you that don't know, for girls soccer, the recruiting process starts sophomore year of high school. Now you've just started your high school career, now you're having to focus on the future. And that's a lot to ask. You're having to talk to college coaches, go on visits, you're having to mature at a very young age. You're having to be determined, motivated, and that's exactly what you did. When you came in as a freshman, and here you are now as a senior, you're now a confident soccer player, a leader that all the girls look up to you as, and you've earned respect from the entire team. During games, she would come up to me and go, all the girls are asking me questions, and I don't know what to say, because she was busy trying to defend. However, that is something that is earned and not given, and you should respect that and take that as an honor. You are now a small part of this group, or a small part of this program that will go on and play at the next level. And that is a huge honor. We don't have a lot of soccer players that go on and play in college, so you should be very proud of yourself for that. When you think of that, just remember all of the hours you put in training, all of the car rides, the early mornings, the college trips, playing double duty, high school soccer, club soccer. You never get a break. There is no such thing as an off season, but you push through because this was your goal. And this is what you wanted to do. So it was all worth it in the end. Now, college soccer is not going to be easy. I've been through it, so I'm speaking from experience. It will be the best experience you could ever have. And it's not going to be easy. It's going to be about the memories, the relationships, and most importantly, it's going to be the lessons you learn. It's not going to be about the wins and losses, the goals scored. I promise you, the lessons you will learn from college soccer is going to be much more in years from now. Now, during your first 6 a.m. practice, when it's freezing cold and you're running laps, you're going to think back to all that and tell me that I'm crazy, but I promise you it is correct. I just want to say I'm super proud of you, and I can't wait to see what this next chapter holds for you.
Thank you, Coach Hartman. Next we have head volleyball coach Amanda Dissinger.
They don't see the number of hours put in at the gym, the number of reps over and over, diving on the floor, digging balls, hitting balls. The practices, the times you wanted to quit but kept going. They also don't see the sacrifices your families have made, traveling all over the country for club tournaments for volleyball. They don't see your siblings at events where they have to play with their cars in the stands. They don't see all the extra hours that your poor family has to endure to make you happy. They don't see the extra shifts picked up or fundraising just to cover the cost of the sports or private lessons. They don't see the extracurricular activities you've been involved in to help with scholarships so you can continue your education at the next level. So athletes, especially Alondra and Ellie, I see you. I see the commitment you both have to the sport of volleyball and sharing your excitement as you embark on the most amazing adventure of your volleyball career. Continue to be leaders on the court, work hard off the court, be supportive of your teammates, and remember the Titans will always be here cheering you on. Just your college experience, just like soccer, it is the greatest time of your life. Yes, there are some extra fun things that come with college, but also it's a lot of hard work. And when you're in the gym, just know that you're there to practice, you're there to support your team and represent University High School as well as your college exams. So good luck, we're very proud of you, and we'll all be watching for your social media.
Thank you, Coach. And finally this morning we have head baseball coach
I could stay here all day and talk about these 3 kids signing. Drew Hamley, Todd Kennedy, and Evan Kohler. They're the first ones on the field, they're the last ones to leave, and they're the 3 signing today, and they still do that today. This is the first 2 weeks of the season. They're still the first 3 in, the last 3 out. You're not going to find 3 better kids to embody what a student athlete is here at University High School. And I cannot say enough good things off the field, on the field. I know these 3 are going to do great things. I know their families are very proud of them, and they should be proud of what they are accomplishing today. It's not an easy thing to do as a senior or as a high school athlete, but it's done with them, and this is how it happens. It's hard work in the classroom, hard work out of the classroom, in the community, and today is a great day for them. And I just want to say congratulations, you 3. I know you 3 are ready for the next 3 months before you close this chapter, close this book, and open up a new one. But congratulations, I'm very proud of you guys, and continue to do everything that you guys have set out to do. And thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Coach. And now for the moment they've been waiting for. I prepped them and I hear I don't want to do that. So we'd like to hear from each of our seniors. So we're going to pass the mic. We'll start with Alondra, and then keep passing it down to the next person beside you.
Hi everyone. I just want to thank, starting with my parents, for supporting me throughout this journey. Since I started playing volleyball at 12 years old, my mom has been out with me at every club tournament, traveling the world from state to state. And she's the one that's really pushed me and kept me playing the sport, and I really want to thank her for that. I want to thank my coaches for coaching me, being there for me, supporting me, helping me grow into a better player, into a better person. I want to thank my dad as well for always being there for me, for supporting me. I want to thank my college coach for being able to fly out and be here today for me. I want to thank all of my coaches in high school, Coach Egger, Coach Heather, Coach Dysinger, my weightlifting coach. I just want to thank everyone that's helped me become a better athlete, and I'm thankful to be here today. I'm blessed to be sitting here and signing here today. Thank you.
All right.
I just wanted to say thank you for those who have supported me through my career thus far. I am thankful for the guidance and also coaching. Thank you all for coming today. Go Tigers.
First off, I just want to say congrats to everybody sitting up here. It's not easy, and if it was easy, everybody would do it. It's very, very tough to go to the next level. And I'm just blessed to be sitting up here, and that wouldn't be possible without my Lord and Savior. I'd like to thank all the coaches. I'd like to thank all the UHS coaches for helping me develop on the field and as a man. It's helped prepare me for the next level. I want to thank Matt Toronto and for the fitness world for helping me develop my body to be fit for football in the off seasons, and also being a great mentor to me. Thank you to my parents for pushing me to be the best version of myself. And Dad, thank you especially for investing so much time in this process. Day in and day out, just giving your all. And it's it's very inspiring. And most of all, thanks to my teammates. We've been playing together since we were like 10, and it's the best feeling to see everyone that I've known for so long just succeed. And what we did this year, it's never been done. And it's just cool to say that we'll go down in the history books. We've made friendships that will last a lifetime, and I'm just so blessed to be a part of it. Thank you.
First, I'd like to thank all my trainers, teammates, and coaches that I've met through my soccer career for pushing me to be the best and the player I am today. I would not be sitting here without them. I'd also like to thank my family and friends for always wanting the best for me and being the best support system through it all. And most importantly, I'd like to thank my mom and dad for never letting me give up on the sport I love, no matter how hard it may have gone. And for giving up everything to allow me to reach my dreams. You made me a better person on and off the field, and I promise I'll make you proud as I continue to grow. I will forever be grateful to you.
If someone would have told me 4 years ago as a little freshman that I would be sitting on the stage signing for softball the next level, I would have said you're crazy. When I was around 14, I was told to trust the process. Even when a small task seemed impossible, I was told it over and over again. When I cried to my mom and begged her to let me quit softball my freshman year when I was in a slump, I was told to trust the process. When I was crying in my hospital bed when I broke my leg and thought my softball career was over, I trusted the process. Even when my friends rolled me around in a wheelchair and I convinced myself to walk to softball practice after school every day for 3 months on crutches, I never gave up in the process. When I began to fall in love with the sport that I grew up playing, I continued to show up because I trusted the process. Even after the Kissimmee Classic, where I went over 15 with 11 strikeouts, I still managed to go to practice the next Monday because I knew everything would all work out. With all the low points that I faced while playing softball, I thank everyone who pushed me to be the athlete I am right now. I thank those who have faith in me as an athlete and knew that God had a plan for me. I want to start out by thanking my parents. I will never be able to repay the time, money, and effort they put into my softball career. I am incredibly grateful for my mom, who has always expected the best from me and has pushed me to be a better person and player. And I am extremely thankful for my dad, who, even though he's been tough on me at times, has always wanted me to succeed and reach all the goals I have set for myself. I am also thankful for my brother, Jimbo, who never even wanted to go to my softball games, but was always so invested on how I was doing and if my team won. I am very thankful for my friends who have always been by my side through the ups and downs. I would also like to thank my hitting coach, Sergio, who has basically made me the athlete I am today. And even though they aren't here, I would like to thank my childhood coaches, Coach Mel and Coach Stu, who helped me immensely throughout the recruiting process. I am blessed to have such amazing people who support me, and I could not be more thankful to have all of you here today.
I would like to start off by thanking everyone for coming this morning. I am very blessed to be in the situation I am in today. It's been quite a journey in my life to get to stand up here with all these other athletes. But first, I would like to thank God for blessing me with the opportunity to play baseball and giving me the athletic ability to do so. Without him, none of this would be possible. I would also like to thank my coaches, Coach Norman, Coach Hartless. It's been one hell of a ride, but we're not done yet. I would also like to thank one of my travel coaches who wasn't here today, Coach Antoine. He's known me since I was 12 and really taught me how to play the game of baseball. He's seen something in me ever since I started playing for him. He's pushed me the hardest, and I'm very thankful for all he has done for me through my baseball career. He will always have a place in my heart. Next, I would like to thank my friends for helping me with open arms, and also my teammates. You guys always have my back, and I will always have yours. And to my parents, I owe them everything. so blessed to have such loving and caring parents that want nothing but the best for me, and I thank them for giving me the life I have today. Ever since I first stepped on that field, the love for the game has grown stronger each and every day. It feels like yesterday was just a little kid running around those bases like a puppy that couldn't find his way home. I remember all the countless days me and my dad would go to the field and hit for hours. And when I began playing here at university, I knew this was going to be a great program that was eager to win. This team has been very special and talented. We still got a lot to do. I'm very excited to see what the next 4 years will be like playing college baseball. And with that, I'm thankful to continue my academic and athletic career at Tacoma Falls College. Thank you.
So I just wanted to thank everyone that's here today. I know we're all appreciative of everyone else coming out because everyone, even if I don't know you, you guys mean a lot to all of us. And to everyone that's up here, you guys did a really good job bringing your talents out and being the best that you can be. The last 4 years of University High School baseball was insane, is the best way to put it. The first year as a JV player, and then the last 3 years playing varsity. And with the COVID year and everything that happened, it's been one ride for all of us. I just want to thank all my coaches that we had, even though we've had a lot. The recent ones was Coach Hartless, Coach Norm, Coach Norman. They have done a lot to make me the best player I can be, so it really means a lot for them. And Coach Norman speaking really good things about all of us. I would also thank my family because they've done everything they can to make me in this position right here. Been driving at 5 o'clock in the morning, doing everything they can, giving me lessons, giving me workouts, everything. They've done everything for me. And also to my teammates, which is my family, my friends. I consider my teammates my family because we've done everything together, which is everyday practices, and we've done everything for the last 10 years maybe. They mean a lot to me, and I would not be here without them. Let's go win a state championship this year. Go Titans.
Hello everybody, I would like to just start off by thanking all my coaches that have helped me get here, Coach Norman for pushing me these past 4 years on varsity. I couldn't do it without any of you, and I'd like to thank all my friends who pushed me to get to the field, work harder every day, and my best friend for getting me to the gym every day, working with me, making sure I can be the best athlete I can ever be. And I just want to go out and win the state championship this year and share with all of them. Go Titans.
First off, I would like to thank the Lord for putting me in this position, blessing me with my abilities and the challenges I've had along the way. I've had those challenges at adversity, and now here the person I am today. Second off, I would like to thank the coaches I've had along the way. Coach Carter, Coach Goss, Coach Simmons, Coach Kurtz, Coach Langston, Coach Kells, Coach Roberts, and Coach Pitaro, who have built me into a better person, a better player. I would like to thank my teammates in this class at UHS. It's really something special. Just everybody, all student athletes that embody and embrace the challenges both in the classroom and on the field. And lastly, I would like to thank my family, my parents, being there every step of the way since I was a little kid. And my dad, he's been there for me since I can't remember. From introducing me to the game, time I think to do it at such a young age, to teach me the game, take me the game, playing catch with me, going out to the field, and helping me get better. I really could have had a better support system and a better family in my life, so I'm very humble, very blessed to be in this position.
First, I'd like to thank God for such an opportunity to play college football and for my academic career. I'm very grateful to be where I am today. I'd like to thank my mom, my brother, my grandparents, as well as my cousin for being by my side during this process. I also want to give thanks to all the coaches in my lifetime, as well as my teammates and teachers for the great support during this process. A message that I want to leave for the crowd is if you have a good dream, chase it. Work hard for that dream and never let someone tell you that you can't do it. And just remember nothing is given from everything.
First off, I want to say a huge thank you to my parents. Without you guys, I wouldn't be sitting here today. Your love and willingness to take me coast to coast and believe in me has made me the person I am today. To To my brother, thank you for always being my #1 fan and always being there to catch me throughout the years. I want to say a huge thank you to my 3 high school coaches that have stood by me for the last 4 years and made my high school experience so successful. A huge thank you to my amazing trainers, Coach Hunter, Coach Sean, and DK at the Athlete Factory for helping me become a better and stronger athlete. I also want to thank my pitching coach, Jody, who has taught me more about the game of softball than I could imagine and who has helped me become not only a better athlete, but a better person. I want to thank all of the teachers I've had. Without them, I wouldn't be here before you heading to college. Lastly, to my entire family and friends, and of course Evan, thank you for all of your support and being the best fans a player could ask for. I am grateful for you all. Although I am sad that my high school years are ending, I am excited to start a new adventure at Mercer University.
Okay, I never thought I was going to attend college 8 hours away. I always dreamed of having my parents close to me. However, as I got older, I realized I think I should at least get away for 4 years. I'm gonna miss the late nights, the practices, and even just the daily talks in person. Now they're gonna have to be over the phone. I want to thank my mom for pushing me to be the best version of myself in all aspects. I want to thank her for expecting nothing less than A's in every class and pushing me to be academically successful, teaching me how to manage my time, learning key things about life in classes, as well as holding the note cards for me late at night. And all the nights that we were at the dinner table till midnight doing homework together. I also want to thank you for being one of my #1 biggest fans, and as well as my best friend when I needed someone to talk to. You will forever be my best friend, even when I'm in college. I also want to thank my family, friends, teammates, and coaches. A special shout out to my head coach Alyssa, aka Bestie. Coach Alyssa has guided me through the tough times as well as my successes during my life as well as in softball. She has taught me that failing is okay and I'm not a perfect player. All the laughs and talks in the cages will never be forgotten, and I will always be excited to come home from college and hit with her again. Thank you to the 3 coaches that have coached me in my high school and made it a wonderful experience, and we aren't done yet. And also, an important piece of what has made me today of who I am is the Athlete Factory. I want to thank Coach Hunter, Coach John, and DK for teaching me how to be successful in the weight room and pushing me as a person to be great. Waking up at 4 a.m. isn't easy, but doing it for the Athlete Factory has never been a problem. Lastly, I want to thank the person who has been my everything, my father. He is the main reason I'm sitting in this chair today, in this very moment, and for my success. Everything I know about softball, he has taught me. He has guided me through the hardships and will continue to do this when I'm gone. He is my father, my supporter, my coach, and my biggest fan. My father has given up hours of sleep to practice with me, watch my games, or even just to go out to eat or cook for me. I will never be able to thank him enough for the things he does for me. Moving on to the next stage of my life, not seeing him every day truly is going to kill me. The phone calls will be mandatory and will help me get through my rough times at Duke. Even though there were times that me and my dad had disagreements about softball, somehow he was always back with me at my batting cage the next day, or on the phone talking to me about what was wrong with my swing, or just checking up on me. The relationship me and my dad have is special. Thank you, Dad. I love you. You are the main person who has made me me. Also, without God, none of this would be possible, and I wouldn't have any of these people in my life who have made me successful. If it wasn't for God, I don't know where I would be. 10 years ago, I never thought I was going to be at this point in my life. My story isn't over.
First off, I like to start by thanking God. I realized without Him, I wouldn't be in the position I am today. Second off, I like to thank my family, my mom especially. Thanks for always putting up with me. And, just thank you. I love you. Also, you too, Dad. Lastly, I want to start off. Lastly, I want to thank Trey. Trevon was, without Trey, I really don't think I would be the person I am today. And yeah, I love you, bro.
First of all, I just want to thank the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Without Him, none of this would be possible. I wouldn't be here today. So I want to thank God first. And also, I just want to start thanking my mom. My mom's everything. I can spend the rest of my life trying to repay her, and it still wouldn't be enough, in my opinion, for what she's done for me. And my pops, all the countless hours of work, he has really helped the body and sparked my love for the game. Without him, I wouldn't even be playing football. So I want to thank him for all that, for always kind of never let me settle. He always like pushed me, and we got through countless workouts together. And only my family, my mom, my papa know how hard I worked. And these guys said to my right, to my left, the countless hours of work. You can ask them how many times we just go out together, and that's all we do. Is we hang out. And by hanging out, we always put in work, and that's how we got into the position we are in today. And I want to thank my coaches, all my coaches that helped me through this time. Shout out Coach Sean, Coach Diaz, Coach Roberts, Kels, Andy, all you guys, so many Coach Carl, everybody. Because this journey wasn't done alone, Coach Lowe, all you guys. Because I haven't done it by myself. There's been so many people that's helped me and to get to this point. And yeah, I'm just excited to join my boy Chandler and go out and win the D2 National Championship at that point University.
Just want to, again, thank the Lord from above for everything He's done for me. And I want to thank my parents, the players that I played with, you know, from small youth group to now leaving high school. And I also want to thank the coaches from Pop Warner, from, you know, starting me from the fundamentals, and the high school coaches of building up from the fundamentals, making me a great player as I am today. And I just really want to shout out to, you know, my dad. You know, he's the one that really got me through everything. Even though things were tough at times, you know, the sport could be hard sometimes, I'd be overlooked and stuff, but he was the one that taught me to really pursue my dreams no matter what. And I just want to thank the guys up here, to my left and my right, and guys in the crowd, to push me no matter what. No matter like, if I failed the rep, or if I said I was too tired, they always push me, saying, no, you got another one, you got another one. And to the young guys in the crowd, I just want to tell you, that no matter how hard it is, or you're at in life, just always push. No matter if you're the second guy up, or the first guy up, your special teams, or you're the starting guy, just always go 110% no matter what. Because last thing you want to do is regret whatever you did. And thankfully, I'm in this position right now, and I just can't wait for the future to hold for me. Thank you guys.
First off, I'd like to thank God for allowing me to have that I am today, getting me here.
Second off, I'd like to thank my dad. I'd like to thank my dad for going me everywhere and to the place I am today. He never gave up on me. I'd like to thank Coach Fox, Coach Roberts, for always making me fight for my position. Never let me give up. I'd like to thank my pumper, Coach Levy. He always pushed me. No matter what, he never gave up on me. He always made me work 110% every time, no matter what. And I don't think about my brother Malachi. I don't think I'd be the person I am today. He always pushed me no matter what. He was literally my #1 fan. No matter what I did, on my bad days, good days, he was always there telling me to work harder no matter what it was. And to all the underclassmen, all I gotta say is keep pushing no matter what, man. Don't ever give up.
Once again, I'd like to congratulate each of you. I have had the pleasure of getting to know each of you and have had many laughs with any number of you, and I will forever remember those memories. At this time, just a couple of housekeeping items. Those of you who are students here in the audience, please make sure that you sign the sign-in sheets that are in the back on the sound system ledge, so that I can get, excuse you for first and second. For those of you who are in the audience, I do want you to go back to second period. We are still in second, so please do that so that your second period teachers can take attendance. For my folks on the stage, we will have pictures at this time, so parents can come up and take those. Each of my seniors